Hey, hi, and hello everyone. Splatoon is a game that heavily requires resource management. You need ink to do basically everything and it runs out fast, especially in a competitive environment. Which got me thinking, how does this all translate into Smash Ultimate? Ink works a little differently in Smash. Not every move uses ink, and the ones that do don't use a lot. Most notably Splat Bombs, which require a mere 20% of the ink tank, rather than the 70% of the original game. But I wanted to take this a little further. I was wondering, is it possible to beat Inkling's classic mode route without using ink at all? I went on a journey to attempt this challenge, and here's how it went. And if you like the content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to hit double fives before Cinco de Mayo beats us to the punch. But without further ado, let's see if you can beat Smash Ultimate without using ink. As per usual, we must complete the challenge on a starting 5.0 difficulty, without continues. I got pretty scared for this actually, since ink is where most of Inkling's damage comes from. Speaking of, here's a list of moves Inkling can use without ink, since it's longer than the list without, and I want those ads. Swear to god, if it is actually get 8 minutes in 1 second, I'm gonna look like such a bad person. Fair, dare, nair, beware. All 3 tilts, back throw, down throw, up throw, and up special. Sounds like a lot, but remember, in Smash Ultimate, you're supposed to kill the opponent, and without our main source of damage and our main source of killing, that's going to be an issue. We started with Sheik and Lucario, which was kind of just back and forth until a Smash Ball showed up. I forgot these could show up, but I did not want an Aura Blast to my face, so I went and picked it up. But then I realized, Killer Whale is a special in Splatoon 1 that fires a laser at your opponents. A laser. Sound waves, not ink. So yes, the Killer Whale Final Smash applies ink to your opponents, however, no ink was actually consumed here, so it's a legal move. It's the same case with Up B, where you can have no ink yet you're still able to get ink on the opponent, and this is proved because if you have an empty tank, ink is still applied. Next up was a Pink Greninja on Magic Hand. The Flying Man could actually be a big factor in this day. Oh, the match is over. Whoops. My bad. Wario and Duck Hunt got a little bit scary since they managed to get my percent relatively high and I almost fell off the stage. But Wario ended up getting absolutely Mario strikered and Duck Hunt died to another annoyingly inconsistent down air. Next up was a very large Yoshi, and if that's not scary enough, he gets larger. While I was literally running for my life, I came across another Smash Ball, so I gave it a few forward airs, popped the whale, and he did not die. Luckily his size finally came back to bite him as an up tilt hit behind him and hit a random bomb. Well, done with that, time to move on to oh my god. This trio would have been the most run-halting bunch we've seen yet. But luckily, the new S+18 showed up, and this one actually has a special trait where it doesn't consume any ink. What a find. So that was a quick solution. But next up, we're facing our own kind on none other than Moray Towers. Again, I got pretty lucky here. They were able to do damage to each other, so that helped a lot. And I even ended up coming across the new Splatana that hasn't even been announced yet. There's the new bomb too, but we weren't able to use it since it's still in beta and you're not allowed to access the file, all that. Either way, Splatana itself is able to get the job done with 0 ink consumed. On to the bonus game, and unfortunately, no ink means we cannot just create our own ink out of thin air and swim through that for some reason. Either way though, Inkling's aerials are generally considered one of the strongest parts of the moveset due to their high damage and low lag, so destroying the boxes actually wasn't that bad. Even luckier, Inkling's jump height, airspeed, and fall speed actually allow for perfect parkour between the blocks, letting us get to the portal without issue. And last up was Marks. I was terrified for whatever boss came up here, since high health points plus low damage equals bad. But luckily, my classic mode experience helped me at least kinda remember his attack patterns. But I will say, this was by far the most even matchup of the run. I almost died. Either way though, with enough percent to die from a mosquito bite, I finally defeated Marks and therefore Inkling's classic mode route. With somehow a 9.6? Hey, I ain't about to complain. But either way, we now know. It is indeed possible to complete Inkling's classic mode route without consuming ink. Thanks so much for watching, be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care.